Hello everybody, my name is RagingRaptor and I welcome you to a new Beat It! TD mission number 11, the key roll. Why did I do this mission when I'm still at mission TD2? It's quite simple. Basically, it's not that of a hard mission in my opinion, when you play tier 10 tanks. And in the other side, Koham, oh my god, I'm so sorry if I say it wrong, Punch, asked me on my TD-15 mission review, hey, RagingRaptor, can you do something about TD-11? I am struggling there. So, I tried to think of, well, I could do it in the Jackpan 700, but it would be boring because I already did it in the TD-15 mission, which is basically do 4000 damage and be in the top of both damage teams. So I was just like, well, either I'm going to do it live, which somehow failed to the 5 times. Then I was just like, well, let's try to do it in an unusual tank. In the object 263. But first of all, I really want to point out that it's much easier to do in tier 10 games. Why? There are more. First of all, you are the top tier. There are no other enemies which could be higher than you. And there's more hit points where you could snatch off. And yeah, why did it take this unusual call to object 263? Well, a special tank which I also really do like because it has a really cool gun and it's really strong. As you can see, we already got our first damage hit, 563 damage on the T10, which is the former IS-8. And as you can see, we are right now trying to flank the enemy team, because they are flanking our team. Flankception, obviously. But I'm going to point out, if you want to be a good player, you also need to have situational awareness. And I saw that, a waffle trigger. We need to watch out, because waffle triggers do damage. Especially this one, because you loaded heat and is shooting the 15cm gun. So what you do, you bounce the first shot, make a somehow snapshot, and then I want to point out to anybody which is new to my channel. I am a person which really do like the term tactical HE. Most of the time I have HE with me. Probably some shells. It's not that much, 3 to 6 shells. I don't want to splatter my tank with HE shells. Why? Because when you are full of HE shells, when do you do damage against non-soft targets? But with the current tanks, with the current meta, there is the chance that there are easily or not heavily armored vehicles. Artillery is a good example. With most tier 10 medium tanks, you will do full damage with HE when you look at them on the front. For example, the M53, M55. Basically, you will shoot immediately into his engine deck, which is like 20mm thick when you look frontally at him. The same goes for the Badger Darty. The turret is really weak. Sure, with HE you need to know where to aim. But I loaded a beautiful HE shell for this gold trigger. And what happens is, you will see, an 820 damage hit. And that's why I do like tactical HE. Because 750 damage, we do 821. Now we can reload back to AP. And we already have close to 2000 damage. Unfortunately, it is not a really high damage game. It's just what I needed, but yeah. And as you can see, I made a mistake. I outlocked the E100 instead of the Centurion Action X. Unfortunately, also he knows where to go. But when you are surrounded by a TD, by mediums in a TD, I had it a perfect spot to avoid such a stupid situation. A corner where I can get them off of me. But yeah, I guess this was not really important though, because as you can see, the object 140 is fleeing because we had a really good backup, and I'm just like, well, Action X, here I come. What a beautiful booty you have there. And another shot of the 50B with gold, but doesn't matter, it's a low roll, he needs to reload, and we give another damage onto the Centurion Action X. And he's just so nice and says fuck off to us. It doesn't matter, 3000 damage, you still need to do 2 more shots. And... I'm sorry, Patton, I didn't want to block you like this, but there comes our shot, and oh, it kinda gets close. No kill steal there. But there's a mouse. So when you see a mouse like this, short quest, whoa, it's quite, so, short quiz, where are you aiming at? You have time for that, 10 seconds, where do you aim? Lower front plate, where? Just think for yourself. Dum 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 dum. No, time is over. When you look at a mouse like this, the first shot you should take is for the turret. Obviously for those sweet cheeks. Not there, there you will probably bounce. I would even bounce with that tank. Here it's so much easier for you to penetrate. Right angles, and yeah. Trust me, I fight quite many battles also against mouses, and it works most of the time. Also with heavies. Go for the turret cheeks, like I did there. And we got it, we got our 4000 damage, and as you can see, do we get the kill? Unfortunate not. But we got our mission in those sweet object. Where we do got the mouse. Shot in. No, we are going to look what we got in the game. We got obviously the mission and 4053 damage. We even got it with the secondary, which means I think it was something like just survive and win the battle, blah blah. Not really important. We were the one with the most damage. I'm sorry, 4043 is really close to that what I needed to get the mission done. But it worked out. We got it, and I think this was the request. Obviously, this was more or less an easier mission for me to do. Other missions won't come so fast when you request them. But yeah, in the end, 9 shots, 7 hit, 1000 damage from 300 meters, 2200 damage blocked by my armor. We did it in a really unusual tank. And now is the question, what do we learn from this gameplay? I think it's really important to say. Always have some HE shells. In most, really close to every, okay, except for scout tanks, except for the RU-251. No, in most tiers, there are tanks with no armor. Kanonenjagdpanzer. Sture Emil, sights are pretty weak as well. Rheinmetall-Borsig-Waffenträger. Waffenträger auf Panzer 4. Waffelträger auf E100. M4A1 Revalorisé. These are all really weak tanks when it comes to armor. So, or the Scorpion, which is more or less not so common, but still. Those tanks are really coming up from now and then into the game. So I really think that it's a good idea to get also some HE shells in your tank. So yeah, as always, thanks for watching. I hope you learned something, and as always, good luck on the battlefield.